Hi class, we need to take a look at the next section, and the next section deals with conic sections. And for the conic sections that we're going to talk about are going to be, well, technically we have to review lines. We'll talk about ellipses, parabolas, and hyperbolas. Whoops, I forgot the circles. The section actually has a ton of formulas. You're only responsible for the formulas that we technically covered in the lecture. I am assigning the reading just so that you go back and do a quick review, but this section is needed for Calc 3 since some of the equations in there are going to be 3D based on basically what we're doing in this section. Okay, so these are the main objectives. So we're going to talk about lines. And the first objective is just to provide a basic sketch. Now, this is how I'll be testing you. And I'll give you a couple of equations and I'll just ask you to graph it and identify it if they're like mixed. Now for the first one, it's just negative 3x plus 4, and this is equal to y. So your actual y-intercept, it's going to be at 0, 4 and a slope of negative 3 over 1. So all we need is a basic sketch. Y-intercept at 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me just put a dot there. And then the slope is negative 3 over 1. So from the y-intercept, we're just going to go 3 units down. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 to the right. All I'm doing is technically connecting those two dots. And that would be the equation over line. Oh, shoot. Something happened. Okay, so we're assuming that we technically have a straight line. Let me see if I can fix it. And that's it. So this is the representation of y is equal to negative 3x plus 4. In your conic section, it's technically this portion there where we're obtaining a line. The second one, it's y is equal to 5, so it represents a horizontal line. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're talking about a technically, horizontal line going through 0, 5. So this is your line y is equal to 5. Let me fix it. It looks like an x. Next one. And last of this example is x is equal to negative 2. So negative 1, negative 2. This is going to be a vertical line. And that's actually it. They're not asking, but this may show up on some of the problems. Well, the slope of the first one, it's technically negative 3. The slope of the second one is 0. And the slope of the third one is actually undefined. And as I mentioned, these are going to show up in future classes, and they'll also show up in the polar section, which we'll talk about on Thursday. So that's actually it for the actual lines. These are the equations that you're responsible for.